Let's see another rules of imperative sentence. As the sentence begins with, the reported speech begins with let. If the sentence begins with let, and we must know it is in the imperative form, imperative sentence. So, if the sentence begins with let, we must know it is imperative sentence. And we know if the sentence begins with let and it expresses, the reported speech expresses proposal, we must use the reporting verb as proposed. The reporting verb said to will be changed into proposed. I repeat, if the sentence begins with let and then subject, verb, object, and it expresses proposal, then reporting verb said to will be changed into proposed. So the indirect structure is subject plus reporting verb proposed, then object, and removing inverted comma, we must put here that as conjunction. Removing inverted comma, inverted comma, we must put here that. So the correct form of indirect narration is in this sentence subject, then reporting verb, then object, and we put here that, and the after that subject will be here. So after that there will be subject according to person. Then the sentence, we know if this sentence begins with let, so after verb, after subject, there will be should. And the verb, and then verb. Should is a modal, so verb is in the present form, will be in the present form, then object. Then object will be changed into person, then object. This is the indirect form of this direct narration. And I repeat, if the sentence begins with let in the imperative, and we must know it is imperative sentence, and that sentence the reported expresses proposal, so the reporting verb said to will be changed proposed, and the structure and the indirect structure is subject plus reporting verb plus object. Then after removing the inverted comma, inverted comma, we put here that as conjunction. Then subject will come, so subject has been put here, and then the sentence after that there must be here should, and after should, as should is modal auxiliary, then verb will be in the present form, then object. We must remember one thing, that is there is let, the sentence, the reported speech begins with let, so let, for the let we put here that we use proposed, and after that the subject, after subject there should. So let, seeing the let, we use 3 points here: proposed, that, let. Proposed, that, let. This is the points we should remember. Now let's see an example. He said to me, let us go for a walk. Let us go for a walk. And we know, we see that there is let, and that sentence begins with let, then it is imperative sentence. So we must use proposed as reporting verb, and we must put that in the, after removing the inverted comma, and we must put should after the subject. This is the points. So he said to me, let us go for a walk. It expresses proposal. So after subject of the reporting verb, then said to will be changed into proposed. So proposed, he proposed, and then me, and then we must put here that. So he proposed me that let us, here subject, as subject, then it will follow the subject. It will follow the subject. He third person, the reporting verb of the subject is third person. So a third person will be put here. So that he will be in the form of they. He proposed me that they we let us, that means we, and us is a first person, so it will follow the subject of the reporting verb, and here is third person, so it must the subject must be third person, and it is plural form, so as third person plural form will be put here. So they, let us has been changed into they, and then after the subject we know should be put here. Should, modal auxiliary should will be put here. So should, then verb go, then others. For a walk. I repeat, if the sentence begins with let and then subject, then verb, then object, we must know it is imperative sentence form, imperative sentence, and the imperative sentence expresses proposal. So the reporting verb will be changed into, said to will be changed into proposed. So, and then the correct structure is subject plus reporting verb, then object, and we must put that in the, and after removing the removing the comma or inverted comma, we must put that as conjunction. That at conjunction. Then after that subject will be put. So here subject will be put here. So subject here, subject, Then after subject there must be a should modal auxiliary. So should, and then as the verb is now in modal, so verb will be present form and then object. Object will be changed according to person. Now see the structure. The structure: subject plus reporting verb plus object, and that conjunction. Then subject plus should, subject plus should, then verb, main verb, then object. And we must remember 3 points. As we see late here, so the rules, according to the rules, the 3 points we must remember. If there is late, the sentence begins with, reported speech begins with late, we must remember 3 points: proposed, that, and after subject should. Propose, that, should, and then we can make it easy. So the example is, he said to me, let us go for a walk. He said to will be changed into, has been changed into proposed. So proposed, he proposed, and subject and object. Then inverted comma, after removing inverted comma, here should. So he proposed me that. Here we must remember 3: proposer, proposed, that, and after the subject us has been changed into they. So he proposed me that they, and after the subject here has been put should at modal auxiliary, and then go for a walk others. Go verb and then for a walk others. So he said to me, let us go for a walk, and the correct indirect speech is, he proposed to me that they should go for a walk. We can see another example here. The teacher said to the students. The teacher said to the students. The teacher said to the students, let us go for a picnic. So here said to, and the inverted comma, in the inverted comma the reported speech is begins with let. So as there is let, so we must know this is a proposal, this expresses proposal. So we can write, the teacher proposed the students and the said to has been changed proposed, then the students, and then that as conjunction, and let us first person, so it will follow the subject, the teacher, and the subject teacher third person singular number, but it is plural form, so third person will be changed into plural form. So they, and after subject there will be a should modal auxiliary, then they should go for a picnic. I repeat the sentence. If the sentence begins with let, then the indirect structure will be that position: subject, then revolving verb, then object, then that, then subject plus should plus verb plus object.